Hi there, I'm Amelia Dalton, host of EE Journal's Chalk Talk webcast series. This short video is designed to help you get set up and ready for your next Chalk Talk recording session. We're excited to be recording Chalk Talk remotely these days. And don't worry, the process is easy and fun, and we're going to make a great webcast together. So, let's get started. First, just a quick overview of what's going to happen here. We'll have you unbox and set up your recording headset and plug it in. Really, it's just that simple. Install the Zoom video conferencing app if you don't use Zoom already, and then we'll walk you through the proper Zoom settings to help us get the best possible audio quality, and then test it all out to make sure everything is working before your session. The headset we send you, or hopefully have already sent to you by this point, is a high-quality Sennheiser GSP 600. It's made for gaming, but we chose it because it has an excellent noise-canceling microphone, is comfortable, and is easy to plug in to just about any computer with no drivers or external audio interface required. It's important that you use this headset and no other type of equipment. It plugs into just about any kind of laptop, and our audio engineers tell me it's the best thing available for capturing the interesting stuff we'll be talking about in your next Chalk Talk. Also, going a little off the books here, if you sneak off and plug it into your gaming system for a while, just for some good quality control testing, I totally won't tell. So, the headset comes with two different cords. One has a separate plug for headphones and microphone, and that one's usually right for PCs. And then there's one that has a single plug that combines both headphones and microphone, and that one's good for Macs. And, most game consoles, just saying. But no, we are not going to be recording your Chalk Talk on your Xbox. Just FYI. So if you're using the dual plug with a PC, the headphone jack is usually green and the microphone jack is usually pink. If you plug them into the wrong one, trust me, you won't be happy with the results. Okay, got your headset all plugged in? Next, we want to download and install the Zoom video conferencing app. It's free and pretty cool. We'll be doing your Chalk Talk session in a Zoom conference, so let's get that all set up now. And if you already have and use Zoom, keep watching anyway, because we're going to do some special things in the settings in just a little bit. So go to the URL there, zoom.us/download, and click the download button. And well, I probably don't need to explain the rest. Zoom has done a pretty good job at that. Now that Zoom is installed, we want to run it and start a new meeting. But don't worry, this won't be the real thing. We're just going to go in and do some important tweaks to the settings. Click that camera thingy. See yourself? You may have to give permission for Zoom to use your camera and audio gear. Go ahead, I'll wait. So we need to get to the audio settings. Down at the bottom of your Zoom window, there's a little microphone icon. Next to it is a little arrow that brings up a menu. And down at the bottom of that menu, click the audio settings. See it there? Yeah, click that. Okay, here's the audio settings box. We want to set the speaker to use your headphones. It will give you choices, and the headset will usually be called something like external headphones or external speaker or something like that. And then we also need to set the microphone to use the headset microphone instead of your laptop's built-in one, which isn't great. And that will usually say something like external microphone. Something close. Got 'em? Okay, let's move on. Next, you need to uncheck automatically adjust microphone volume. This is super important because we don't want your machine sitting there constantly trying to change the microphone level on your recording as we go. It makes an editing nightmare. We're just going to set it right once on your headset, and then it'll work great from then on out. Now that we've unchecked the automatic volume thingy, let's set the microphone input volume. And let's lower that slide there, just below halfway. That seems to work best for our headsets. I mean, unless you're a really loud talker like I am, and then you'll want to lower that volume just a little more. Now, let's test things out to make sure we got it set up just right. Click that Test Speaker button, and it will play you a little song. Isn't that nice? Be sure it's coming out of your headphones and not your laptop speaker, and maybe adjust that top volume slider until it sounds just right. Okay, next let's click the Test Mic button and say something like test 1 2 3 and see how the button changed to say recording. Now click it again and listen to yourself back again. Yeah, you probably should have said something more creative, but does it sound good? If things don't go as planned here, don't panic. Just back up a few steps and see what the deal is. It's really not rocket science. But if you've passed those tests, we need to get advanced. Are you ready? Don't worry, it's really not all that advanced. You'll do fine. Okay, so click that Advanced button down at the bottom. And now that we're in the Advanced settings, just take a moment. I feel pretty special being in the Advanced settings. How about you? Okay, now click the box that says Show in Meeting option to enable original sound from microphone. See? We're so advanced. Okay, now on the left, let's click on Recording to go to the recording settings. Got it? Okay. Now we want to check the box that says Record a separate audio file for each participant. It's the second one down. And uncheck any other boxes. They're probably not checked anyway, but just to be safe. Now, before we leave the recording settings, look at the top one there. It's telling you where Zoom is putting the audio files from your recording. Make note of that. It's something like user blah 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 /Zoom. If you don't like that location, you can change it to somewhere else you want. Just be sure to know where it is, because there will be a quiz. No, just kidding. But you'll need to know where those files are later. Okay, and with that, our setup is all done here. You can quit Zoom unless you want to sit back and look at yourself. That's entirely up to you. Now, be sure you have sent us a current copy of your PowerPoint slides and your headshot. And then you're all ready for our Chalk Talk recording session. So, here's what to expect. You'll get an invitation for a Zoom conference. Join the meeting with your headset. It'll tell you it's using computer audio. That's good. Also, you'll probably notice that you don't hear your own voice in your headset. Don't freak out on me, okay? That's totally normal. Now, once we're online, hey there, nice to see you. We'll double check the setup and make sure everything is working right. Now, in the session, we will need you to turn on that fancy original sound feature located in the upper left. Click Turn on Original Sound. That should change the button to say Turn off Original Sound, which means it's on, if you follow me here. Okay. Now we're going to chat for a while about the questions that I'm going to ask you between the slides and so forth. When we get ready to record, we're going to have you click record on your end at about the same time I click record on my end. This lets each of us record the audio locally on our own machine, so it doesn't get all glitched up going over the internet. The record button is right here down at the bottom. Now, once you've started recording, for goodness sake, please don't press pause. Just let it run. If you pause, it'll get all out of sync with my audio, and then my audio editors will come looking for us. And trust me, you don't want to make the audio editors mad. And finally, when we are all done, we stop our recording and end our session. Zoom will take a minute to compile your audio and then show you the audio files. Usually in that folder we wrote down earlier, and inside that folder called Zoom, you'll see another folder called Audio Record. Inside there, you'll see some files, and one of them will probably have your name in the title. We want you to send that file to us with Dropbox or WeTransfer or maybe a carrier pigeon with a USB stick. Hey, you did a great job there. Now we'll go away and make some awesome Chalk Talk webcast featuring you and me. Now you may go about your normal business.